Steel has been laid on the Grand Island and Wyoming Central Railroad hardly a week, and about 25 carloads of stock have been shipped from the new town of Cairo. That seems to be more of a natural trading point than Ravenna, and as soon as the town lot company dispose of their lots at fictitious prices, Ravenna will be a thing of the past. The Independent, June 26, 1886.
Cairo is a beautiful little town situated in Hall County on the B&M, 16 miles west of Grand Island, in one of the most fertile farming districts in the state. But 1 year ago, what is now the main business street of Cairo was a field of thrifty corn. But one to believe the magic rapidity with which some of the western farms are converted into substantial, thriving towns must see them for himself. Fortunes are made in a few years, and men raised from poverty to easy circumstances within a few months. This great waste of desert land in our fathers' time has become farms of the most prolific character for the sons. The rapidity with which the West is developing is bound to place it in the front rank of wealth at no distant day, and the man who procures a good farm now will have an inheritance for his old age. Cairo at this time offers rare advantages for any who wish to locate in a good community and grow up with the country. It is 1 year old, with a population of 200, and nearly all branches of business are represented. The present year, while in the east and north and south they are suffering with drought and failures, Hall County flourishes in the midst of great abundance. This prosperity has given Cairo the weight in the balance, and it has taken on a good, healthy growth. Arrangements are being made by the GAR Post to erect a large hall. As neat a church as can be found in the West, built by the United Brethren, graces the village. Steps have been taken to erect a church of the Methodist faith, which will be done in the spring. That educational advantages might not be lacking the infancy of the village, the people erected a good building with private funds, and dedicated it to school purposes until such a time as a building that will be a credit to the town and the people could be erected, which will be done this winter or the coming summer. Real estate in Cairo is steadily advancing, and all indications are that it will not be long in doubling up its value. Editor, The Cairo Tribune, September 1887.
R.C. Perkins, who homesteaded southeast of Cairo in 1873, moved to St. Paul, Nebraska around 1889 and got started in the newspaper business. On August 23, 1889, Mr. Perkins wrote for the phonograph concerning his former hometown.
Having occasion to visit this thriving little city, we found all engaged with their usual energy in the various lines of business. Wood Brothers were busy as usual attending to the wants of their numerous customers. The boys were complaining somewhat of dullness in business, but from our standpoint, their house seemed the center of activity. The Wingert brothers were agreeable as usual and seemed to be enjoying a fair share of trade. The boys can supply all the necessities of life to any who mean business, and those who want to swap talk can always make a deal with our venerable friend P.G. Wingert, father of the above-named firm, whose headquarters are with the brothers. He, besides discussing politics, weather, and general news, is always ready to serve his friends by drawing deeds, mortgages, and other legal documents. Dr. Kern seemed quite busy, but reported the health generally pretty good. The only man that I met who made serious complaints of the state of trade was the shoemaker, who was a little blue because during the warm weather a good many people go barefooted. However, he thought it would all come right before winter. The genial Elfers seemed gay and happy, and is deservedly popular. George is very obliging, and can accommodate a customer to anything from a needle to a tariff discussion. The meat market has changed hands, Charles Ivers having sold to Mr. Chase. From the amount of lumber sold, the North Platte Lumber Company are in a prosperous condition. The jolly I.M. Cole has charge of the business and is laboring night and day to advance the interests of his company. The harness manufacturer, O.D. Perkins, was very busy preparing for the fall trade. Omer is a new man here, but has captured a fair business by his fairness in dealing and obliging disposition. They say his work never rips, cuts, tears, wears out, or gets dirty. Dr. Sevier was quite busy attending to the ills that human flesh is heir to. Our friend Stoger of the Irvin House is always on the alert for everything that will add to the comfort or enjoyment of his guests. Mr. Goodrich of the Pioneer Drug Store carries a fine stock. Jody and his efficient assistant, Johnny Burke, thoroughly understand the drug business, and their customers are always satisfied. Leonard Smith reports loans and collections fair, and hopes for improvement as the season advances. Len is a good boy and can do as well by his friends as anyone. The blacksmith business of Glock and Lelane is dissolved, Lelane retiring. Randolph Glock is a thorough workman, very obliging, and his prices are always satisfactory. Dell Thompson carries an extensive stock of hardware and machinery. The quality of goods carried, reasonable prices, and established reputation for fairness in his business has already obtained for Dell a very large business. The grain buyers, L.W. Lyons at the first elevator and August Thompson at the second, are both anticipating a heavy business this fall and winter. Dr. Robinson is genial and jolly as of yore, always ready to administer quinine or taffy as may be desired. R.C. Perkins.